wants to try it first. And then they were finding, look at that Johnson and Johnson. Johnson and Johnson came out with that thing, and people got brain tumors, and they died, and there was all kinds of things that happened. So, you know, I'm not. And they talk about these boosters. Boosters are fatal toward 50 and older to possibly have a stroke. You know what I mean? So it doesn't come out until later, until they've tried it on you, and then they see the response. So I wasn't going to be a guinea pig, I guess is what I meant.
Yeah.
I was gonna see how it goes. I'm tough. I'm not a flu shot a year kind of guy anyways. I tough it out, and I don't get sick that often. I get a runny nose just like everybody else. But
Yeah.
that's it.
Alright, so I've been wondering like what you wanted to say to me about the White Wolf.
Yes, thank you, Dee. Thanks for coming, number one. I just was putting some thought into that and thinking about how this whole thing started and everything that's been done up to this point. And I was hoping that you and I can reach some kind of common ground with this thing. Only I say this, Nihi, because we're all standing behind you. This is something that started with you and them, and we're back in your play. So your word is very important to us, and how you feel is very important to us. And the reason I say is because I have a plan. I have a plan. If we can find a way where I can get a ceasefire on this whole thing, right? And then, now listen to this, here's the good part. If I can get a ceasefire, I can present them with a future alliance, but here's where we're going to come out ahead. But they have to get rid of Two Arrows, and John Wolf cannot be in their group. They have to get rid of some of their bad apples, some of their bad people. If they want to truly be friends, then they have to get rid of some of these people. And what does that do? That puts Two Arrows and John and all those guys out in the middle, nobody to protect them. It'll force them out in nowhere. And we'll gain in numbers by bringing more communities together. Does that make sense? Because the rest of the people I don't think we had a problem with. It was mainly those two guys that were... And is there anybody else you can think of? Because I can put that on the table too. If there's somebody else in that group that we can get rid of with tempting them with a future alliance, that we come out on top. We would gain more friendship, and we get rid of all those bad people. Just kind of like how we did the Chickasaws. That's how I did it with them when I presented peace treaties with them. They had to get rid of Lucifer. They had to get rid of Buck. They had to get rid of River. All those bad people that were surrounding them had to go before they can even for us to even exercise the idea of being friends with them. And that worked out good, right? They got rid of all those people. So it's the same tactic. I'm trying to use that same tactic to get rid of the bad people and bring good people together.
Yeah, the thing is with them though, White Wolf, it's me and White Wolf. Like he got something against me. Like I really be talking shit to this dude because I know he easy to bother. Like it's easy to get up under his skin. So like when I talk shit, like he gets really, really angry.
Yeah. And most people do. When it comes to battle, it comes to any kind of conflict, people get excited. It's natural human instinct. It's human instinct. It's going to be natural. So I don't think it's you directly, but you're a chief and he's a chief, so more or less you're standing on an even, you're looking at each other eye to eye. You know what I mean? Who's the best? But I think you're better than that, Ian. I think you can stand over the top of all of that and tell these guys, let's squash this and look at something better in the future. We can get beyond all this trash talking. It doesn't matter who won. Nobody was keeping score, even though we both know we kicked the shit out of them. The last one was the last straw. They did their best, and they couldn't do it. But I'm not going to go there and say that. I'm just, Red Dead's not keeping score. There's no trophy. There's no telegram telling the rest of Red Dead that Lakota kicked the White Wolf's ass. Nobody knows. There's really nobody keeping score. So if we could just put all that pride in our pocket and just try to look at the bigger picture and go further forward with this, thinking that Two Arrows and all those guys are out of the picture, and then we form a greater alliance with a bigger group, that can take us far. that can really be something. We'd have numbers that a lot of people wouldn't be able to compete with, you know, and we can go. So that's where I'm at. I mean, I'm here to fight. If you want to keep fighting these guys, I'm right there with you. I'll keep loading my guns. We'll go.
Right. No, here's the thing though. I'm cool with that. Like I'm open to the idea, but it's just I'm telling you, man, he not gonna be down with that shit, bro. Like it's not. I'm cool with it. I agree. Like it's a couple of more bad apples. Like I'm kind of like thinking about, but like I don't know if they'll go to the extent about like WC Black. Well, WC Black fans really ain't like said nothing to me, but OG Tupac, I don't like him like that either. Two Arrows, John Wolf. I really don't like they Chief White Wolf, but like I can deal with all that shit. I'll put it to the side for the better of what we got going on. But I'm telling you, like, just to warn you, he not gonna do it.
Okay, let me do. That's my job. That's Bart's my job. That's my job. I'll work on that, and I have an angle on that situation. Okay, but hearing your voice and knowing a little more about your vision, you know, the way you see it, maybe he might be difficult. But if he is, I have another angle with that. Okay, I really do. So, but first and foremost, I needed your blessing because you are the one that we're backing up on this matter. I don't want you to think anything other than that. You understand what I mean? I don't want to start something without your blessing.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. They came. No, they definitely started it too though. Like they came up on me on some bullshit.
I know, and they tried to turn it around. It was all on a bunch of lies and whatever they thought they heard, but they attacked first, and I know that.
Yeah.
And guess what? At the end of the day, we won. We already won this thing. Yesterday they went invisible, and everybody kicked their ass. They left the room again. They used every tactic they had. They know they lost, but I'm not going to go there and tell them that. I'm not going to go there with I'm not going to go there and draw a line in the sand. That's not what I'm there to do. I'm just going to put that part aside. They know inside their heart what really happened and how it went down, and it doesn't matter. To me, I'm not keeping score. But here's the one thing. I'm going to tell you this right now, Mihi. In my mind, this would be only one free pass. One free pass. If they mess this up, you'll never hear me talk about it again. It'll go 100% forward, and we won't stop. But we need to try. So we need to try another angle, I think, that will benefit us in the long run.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm definitely, I'm good with that. I'll let you work your magic on them, man. I'm done talking to them. You do.
You're on posse only, guys.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Delgado. But Mihi, understand this. Once everything, if I can get that first step to happen, it doesn't mean we have to hang out with them. It doesn't mean we have to run wagons with them. We don't even have to talk to them until they decide they want to be 100% with us. When they become 100%, again, it's up to you if you want to be around them. They could be in alliance, but it doesn't mean you have to hang out with them.
Look at me, I look like German soldier. World War II.
Here, look, we gotta watch these guys. No, we gotta watch these guys, man. I feel like
Yes.
I feel like we gotta watch these guys though, man. They're gonna try to do some. They're gonna be on some. I feel like even if we do get them in the alliance, like I feel like they're gonna be on some real weirdo, sneaky shit, man. I don't know, like they don't partner with too many of our enemies to be considered like true friends, man.
Exactly.
Like, they don't partner with Pawnee, all the other bad people.
Well, here's the thing, Nihi. I think the Pawnee's only in the picture because of John Wolf, or because of Two Arrows. Now,
but I changed it for tomorrow again. I was just fighting with my German friends.
If they agree to our terms, then those people are out of the picture. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Those people, Two Arrows, John Wolf, those are their connection to Pawnee. If they decide that they agree to our terms, then they'll discard those people, and there will be no more connection to that side of it. We send those people off where they belong, and we move forward. You understand? That's my thought on that. Because I don't think they have a direct connection with them. That's Two Arrows. Two Arrows was a Pawnee, okay?
Okay.
And John Wolf and all that was Exactly. That's why that's why they had the poll.
So will we have to have them in our group chats though? I don't want them in our chats, man.
No, not at all.
No,
Not
we
at
can
all.
make a private one and keep
There you
them
go.
out of it.
There you go. Something completely separate. But, okay, listen, you guys. Let's start with the first step. I need to get a ceasefire. That's what I need to do. And when I get the ceasefire is when I'm going to present the other terms. So until they come to those terms of getting rid of those people, and number two, I need to get the green light from my chief. I got to talk to Geronimo about all this. I haven't talked to him, but I wanted to come to you first because you're the one that we're behind. We're following you on this, and we're back in your play. But if I can get your blessing, then I'm sure that Geronimo would exercise the idea of giving the blessing on it too. See where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Because if you don't bless it, then Geronimo's behind you 100%. And I'm behind Geronimo and everybody else, so I have to start with you.
Yeah, I'm all good with it, man. So it's
okay.
It's on your guys now.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow are we gonna talk about Chickasaw joining too?
I think he talked about that. Geronimo talked about we have a meeting or something tomorrow.
No, the meeting tomorrow, yeah.
There is a meeting. Okay, good.
How do you feel about tomorrow?
Are they working out okay for you?
Not?
You said what?
With the Army guys?
Yeah, we're going to do the Army guys. We have a meeting. I don't remember. But are the Chickasaw working out okay for you? Are they good company?
Yeah.
Everything's working good? All right.
Yeah, my only problem with them was Paminko, so he gone, so I'm cool.
Oh, good. Good.
He ain't gone, but like he lower on the.
We don't have to talk to him. Yeah. I like that too. I really didn't realize that until I had the peace talks with them, and they kind of gave me the rank setting, and that helped a lot. That helped a lot to bring it together. And they did, just so you know, Mihi, they apologized for Miko's his actions, because all those fights were because of him, and they apologized for that because he's a young kid and he was going at it the wrong way.
Yeah, we was enjoying that shit though, so. But yeah, they all good with me, man. I don't have no problem with none of them for real, no more. It's all good. Put it to the side. I've been telling everybody I've been wanting the nation to grow anyway, so.
Listen,
we really need to get.
Can I paint this whole picture for you guys? You want to hear what the whole picture that I'm painting here? I'm giving you bits and pieces. I'm giving you bits and pieces. Yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm painting, kind of picture I'm painting. Buck Wildman, River Lively, Lucifer 666. All these little thorns, all these bad apples are just running around all these other native communities and creating havoc amongst us. Okay? Every time we get into a fight with another community, those guys somehow come into the room. And it's only because they're promoting the negative toward the native communities, and they're using us against each other. And if we can slowly work everybody to come together and screen those people out of it, you see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So every time we fought, when we got in with Navajo, there was Buck Wildman, there was River, there was people there that shouldn't even have been there. When we fought with these White Wolves, same thing. When we fought with Chickasaws, same thing. These people are like leeches, and they're just leeching on the native community in order to get in and take a shot at us. So we need to find a way to stop fighting with each other and get rid of these people out of our circle of connection. And once they're out, then now we not only have bigger numbers, but those people won't have a way to get in and start havoc within the communities.
Right.
You see where I'm going here? So we're strengthening in numbers, and we're filtering out all those bad people that are making these communities sick. They're bad. They're a virus. You know what I mean? That's what I see.
Yeah.
So that's my big picture, is to get all those bad people out of there and bring us together and be that much stronger. And nobody will be able to touch us.
Can I add to that big picture too? I would like, I would like for us to keep as many like native tribes as we can, man. I want to get as many as we can back in the nation. Like, you know, it used to be a good, good bit of us for real. Like, how many? Like 7 of us, or it's 6. It was close to that number, bro. I don't know is it the exact number, but I know we had quite a few tribes in.
But those people that left are basically falling apart.
Exactly. So they'll be back one way or another. Listen, Manolito, the stronger we get, the more people are going to want to be around us. We have a name. We're untouchable. But I'm just saying, when you go to somebody and say, look, we have 5 different tribes in one big community, would you like to be a part of that? Who doesn't want to be a part of that?
Facts. I use that every time when I recruit. People like that shit.
So and it brings a lot of good friendship. And we meet more people, and it's all positive. But we need to get some of those negative people away from those communities and allow them to find their way into what we're doing here. Because we're not bad people.
I wouldn't mind getting Unamaki back in here. She fly them.
Yeah, well, that honestly, I'm going to be honest with you again. That's already slowly happening. I'm working on that.
We're building our connections with her.
We're working on that. Okay, these things are happening, Nihi. Okay, there's little seeds. We're planting seeds here, and a planted seed there, and a planted seed there, and it just starts growing. And it takes a minute because those type of tribes have a lot of history, so they have to put away a lot of things that they've already. There you go, and a lot of things that they have already been through with other members or other fights or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Okay. But I think at the end of the day, if we all go into this with that positive focus, that whole picture there, I think we can make it happen. I really do.
I do too. Even with me and White Wolf not liking each other, I can put that aside for the you know, the
2 months from now, Nihi you guys will be best friends. Hey, sometimes you have to fight somebody in order to be a good friend. I mean, honestly, it works like that. It's a strange karma.
I wouldn't be opposed to it, but look, I don't know. Yeah, because shit gotta cool down first. We don't say it too much.
Yeah, I know.
We don't say it too much.
It was too early to bring that up. That is funny.
I don't call them too many bitches and shit. I don't call them that too many times.
Yeah. Who was the other guy? Who was the chief crybaby that I was calling out there? Who was that guy? Chief something.
Chief crybaby. What you mean?
What was? Oh, was that the main chief to that group?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I'm talking to somebody right now, Polo. Who is this, Polo or Dollar? Oh yeah, I'm talking. I'm in a chat talking to them right quick.
Oh really? So I called him Chief Crybaby.
Yeah.
Okay, so I might get shot a few times when I go there.
Nah, if they shoot your ass when you go talk peace, please call us. Please.
It's all good. You know what?
Fuck.
I learned from the best. When O'Dower was doing peace talks, I would join with him, and we'd spend a whole day visiting people. And I tell you what, out of every visit, out of 5 visits, I got shot 4 times. I got shot by 4 different people. And I just have to sit there and wait. I said, okay, O'Dowd, what do you want to do? He goes, just sit still. It's going to be all right. And he'd get his voice out there and he'd start talking to people. And so it turned out good. So I don't mind. I mean, if they have to get 1 or 2 out of their system, it's no big deal. If it keeps going, then we'll pick it up from there.
It's just the disrespect, man. If they shoot you, bro, oh my God, bro. It's just oh my God.
I know. But you and I both know when it actually goes down, they'll pay for that 10 times over again. So, anyways, yeah, no big deal. Is he the guy, Manolito? Are you telling me I called that guy? That's the same chief?
Yeah, who cried to his sister?
Yes, that guy. That's the main chief to that group?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. He's going to like me. Okay, well, I got my work cut out for me then. I don't mind. He can say what he wants. But like I said, I have another angle with that. So I have somebody who knows him really well, which is going to help me with that, smooth it over. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
you're gonna bring him. Oh, okay.
So, and that person is willing. I've already talked to that person about this subject matter, and he's willing to be there to help it. So I think it's gonna work out. It's gonna be a buffer. It'll help a lot. Thanks, you guys. Nihi, thank you for that. I really appreciate you opening that door for me.
No problem, man.
Try to expand this.
That's the thing, man. When it come to expanding and actually growing and getting to that vision that we actually want, I can put all that extra shit to the side for all that.
And that's what I like about you. I knew you had that in you. I knew you had that part. You and I have talked about some of that stuff before. Who's this army guy right here?
It's me.